Hey guys, how's it going? Today, in this video, we're going to be looking at this 3D printed ray gun. And I'm going to be showing you guys start to finish how we can build something like this. So, let's get started. Alright, the first thing we're actually going to want to do to start this project off is head over to our desktop, open up our browser, and head over to Thingiverse. This is a free website for STL files. And then what we're going to do is search up Raygun, and we're going to go to this black model right here. We're then going to download all the files for this project. After it downloads, we're going to go into our file explorer, we're going to go into downloads, and then we are going to click on the folder that downloaded. In this case it's called Raygun, and we're going to extract all the files, and then we can go into the files right here. And then this split right here, this Raygun _ split file, will have both of the parts we need, but in they're going to be split up. So I'm just going to make the screen so you guys can see it. And then right there we see our first piece and then our second piece. And then right there they are ready to print. But before we do that, to make it a little easier for support generation, I'm going to flip this 180 degrees. Make sure it is not interfering at all with that other piece, and then we are going to be ready to go and print this object. Alright, now since we have our file ready to print, what we are going to do is slice it. So we are going to enable supports, and we are going to leave it on normal and auto. But just because we have a lot of overhangs, and we want to make sure those are supported so they print correctly. And then we're going to slice this to your printer specifications, whatever works best for you, slice it. And then we are going to export it to our drive. I don't have my drive plugged in right now, but we would just export it, and then we would just select whatever drive. I'm going to select the D drive right here. It's normally the E drive for me, my SD card drive, but we're going to save it to D, and then we can quit this and go print it out. Alright, I have that file on my SD card now. I can take it over to my printer, plug it in, and get this print started. Alright, the print is done. Now we can take it off of the plate and start removing the supports. So here I am just using my fingers and these tweezers to basically just rip off any and all of these supports to get it looking as clean enough as I can. And then after this I am going to go in with a sander and sand these pieces. Alright, I'm just taking off the last final bits of supports, and then we can move over to sanding this. I realized that I did not have sanding paper or super glue, which I needed to complete this product, so I headed off to the Dollar Tree to get those supplies. I quickly ran inside, ran over to the super glue section, which they have super affordable super glue here for $1.25, and then a sanding block, a Sprite, and headed out. Alright, now what we're going to do is take that sanding block we just got and some sanding paper if you have some, and sand our part up real good so that we can prime it and get a good adhesion for the first coat. Alright, our parts are sanded now and ready to be glued together and then hit with some primer. So what I'm doing right here is just adding some super glue to one part, adding them together, and then letting them sit. Here I am just hitting it with that primer real quick for a few coats to get a good coat that we can paint on with some actual good paint. Alright, now after our primer dries, we can go ahead and get our nice paints out, get up a reference photo, and then continue to paint our ray gun to our liking. This was the first coat that I did. I'm probably going to go back and do another coat or two, but this is pretty good for a first coat, and I'm happy with the finished product. So that's it for this video, guys. Just wanted to show you a quick video how you can make something like this and how I did super easily with my 3D printer. So if you don't have a 3D printer, there's tons of services online where you can get people to print things for you. Even on Facebook Marketplace, there's a bunch of ads for it. So if you don't have a 3D printer, a build like this is still possible for you. But again, guys, that's it for this video. Just a quick video showing off you my ray gun build. So again, guys, thanks for watching and have a good one.